morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Today, my water, 8 minutes ago, my water was just turned off. And it'll be like that from 9 to 5 for the next 3 days. So, I may be sporadic in my stream because you quickly learn that having running water is a very important thing in life, and not everybody has running water in the world. So when these things happen temporarily, it's kind of good perspective to just remember not everybody's got running water. So for me, it's only temporary. I don't know if you guys can hear. Yeah, everything looks like we're running okay. I'm still having some problems with the 303, but it's still sounding fine, and we're gonna go ahead and keep that pattern running in the background. And I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start off right away with a drone. This is in D. Let's go ahead and record this in. And we'll slowly bring it in, bring in some of this, these higher frequencies. EDP Beats, what's up? Since you're here, I'm gonna turn up my acid machine. I'm having some problems with it, actually. So I bought that for live performance when I'm in France. And unfortunately, I think there's something wrong with one of the circuits. So I have to return it to Detroit Modular. I'm still waiting to hear back from their tech support. I'm gonna let that run, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, when you hear this running, when I sweep the filter, you hear that? It's kind of like glitching. And you hear like some of the scratchy pots. Sometimes it's okay, so that's why I'm just really confused on what's going on. Still sounds pretty cool, but yeah, it's a little, I think they call it warble. It's a little warbly, so. Sucks with new gear. But it still sounds kind of cool. And it's on both waveforms too. Okay, I got the saw wave right here. You hear that? At any rate, we'll live with it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and play this drone. So we just recorded in this drone. Got like 95 bars here. I'm gonna add a EQ to it because there's just so much low end. Yeah, I guess that's part of the charm. I'm still gonna see if they can either fix it or swap it out for a new one. Because I want the charm to happen like in 20 years, not when it's brand new. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this run. I might add some, I'm gonna add some effects in right now. Let's see. You know what though? Before I even add that in, let me record in some of this 303. It's always good to, I'm gonna go ahead and try and make it glitch out a little bit. Because now this will be like dual purpose, so I can send this audio example to Detroit Modular as well. Okay, here we go. See right there. Okay, I'm gonna keep that, but I'm going to do the square wave, and my levels were too hot. If you look at this wave, it's all gonna be cut off because my levels were way off. Let's try this again with the square wave. Yeah, I'm hearing it again. We're just gonna get maybe another 20 bars of this. Okay, I don't want any of that accent. This is just going to be a kind of a chill song. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and start with bar 18. And you know what? I take it back. Check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut that whole middle part where I accidentally put the accent in. Crop that. And then I'm only gonna take this one right here because I liked how we started off this jam. And let's see if these things will combine well. So this is, oh shoots, wait. 21, 21, okay. I'm gonna just do a little bit of... Yeah, see, you hear that scratchiness? So, let me go ahead. I'm going to do some follow actions here. With this one, I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna put it on next. And this one, I'll put it on previous. And see how that mixes. Let's see. Okay, it's a little glitchy, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna add in, this is the great thing about Acid. The Acid machine is all you have to do is add a little bit of echo in there. Oh, let me bring in Echo Boy Jr. I'm gonna fatten it up a bit with some micro pitch. And then we're gonna add some reverb to this as well. Let's use Ableton's internal reverb. I'm gonna use the no, you know what I want to use? I'm gonna use a hybrid reverb. Okay, so today's theme is you are in a whirlpool. Is that what it is? You're in a whirlpool or you're in a whirlwind? Let me double check. No, you are spiraling. Okay, I was on the same page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in one of those rotary, and we probably have a little bit too many effects on this, but that glitchiness is really bothering me, so I just really want to mask it. I am going to put in this rotary mod, and this is going to give us a little bit of feeling of being in a whirlwind. Let me show this to you. This is by Eventide. Let's go ahead. I'm going to take off that reverb. Maybe we'll put it on at the end. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and keep that. It's giving us a little bit. If you have headphones on, you can hear that whirlwind effect, that spiraling effect. Let's bring in a 707. Okay. So we just did a quick little 8-bar kick and snare. Let's loop this up. Let's see where we are on here. 10. Okay. And yeah, let's just take that, and then that'll be the other thing I want to do. Let me get my default velocity to 80 to match the TR-8S. And then actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put everything up to 80. We're going to add some hi-hats here. A little open hat right there. Okay, I'm going to copy this now. Let's add in some percussive elements. Yeah, there we go. Add some hand claps right there. Okay, that's what we'll do. Hey, how's it going, Delia VCO? Aloha and buenos dias. And that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna record this in now. Go ahead and quantize this. And also loop this again. And I am gonna crop this clip. Wait. Okay, good. I thought we were gonna crash. So I'm gonna change my MIDI input and I'm also going to save. Oh, we don't even know what scale we're in right now. Unknown for now. Right now we're at 120. Well, we'll keep it there. And you are spiraling. I just want to go ahead and get that save in. Let's find our key. We'll just be in D minor, how about that? Ooh, you got a neutron, awesome. Let's find a good patch here in pigments. Something like that. But I want to increase the release. This is gonna be kind of hard to play. Have you plugged in the Neutron and played around with it yet? Okay, let's try this. Oh, I love that detuning. There's some detuning in there. All right, yeah, we're gonna go with this one. It's a little more aggressive than I usually like, but let's try and create a little lead. No. Nope. Okay, I'm not quite sure where we started. I know we had some... working. We had some issues, but let's see. No, okay, we'll start here. And move this out of the way so we can... Okay, let's record this in just as is. Since this is a software synth, we could, well, let's listen. Oh yeah, we're gonna mess with this rate. Hey, how's it going, Stu303? I guess you heard the 303 from wherever you are. Right here. I'm having some troubles with my TT303. I don't know if you have one of those, but I think I have a bad circuit in there on my cutoff pot. It gets real warbly. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and MIDI map this rate to a controller, so I can mess with that rate while we record in the audio. Oh yeah, here we go. Just need to configure this. I'm just gonna only put the rate in, and that's it. So right here, let's go ahead and MIDI map this controller. Oh wait, no, I don't wanna, because this has indented. We're gonna put it on this one. Okay. I don't know what else this controls, but. Oh shoots, I have an indent on here as well. Let's put it on. Let's put it on this knob over here. Okay, so yeah, we'll work with it. We might have to take a couple of passes at it, but it's okay. Here we go. Okay, let's try one more pass at it. There we go. The second pass is much better. Okay. I don't know what just happened. Oh, I know. I accidentally just pressed the button because I have the button MIDI mapped something else. Okay. So we've got our 2 passes at this. Hey, thanks Stu303. Avalon Synth. What's the Avalon Synth? Let's look that up. Avalon synthesizer. Oh, cool. Oh, same circuitry of the 303. Interesting. I've never heard of this. This is just a 303 clone, huh? You know, I'm actually looking for maybe an alternative. I'm just a little nervous that this TT303 over here, and I just want to show you so I have another ear on this. I'm gonna look that up, that Avalon synth. I'm gonna let you listen to that. I'm gonna go ahead and so that we've got our pattern going right here, right? This is the TT303. And what you hear the crackling? Right there. Yeah, it's like I think they call it warble. I'm not quite sure, but anyway. Yeah, I don't have any Electron gear, but I heard the sequencing on there is just fantastic. It's really easy and intuitive. I've been dying to get my hands on a Model Cycles just because I like those FM sounds, but I guess they say it's the same thing you can get on the what do they call that? The Digitone. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. So yeah, that's unfortunate, right? You heard that. Okay, so Stu 303, I might have to reference reference you just because I'm having to make all of these little audio videos for Detroit Modular to have a look. In fact, well, I'll give them a quick email after today's stream. But at any rate, yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that Avalon. But it looks, so what I'm looking for is something really portable. It looks kind of big. But yeah, man, look at all that. It's got CV inputs and outputs. That is awesome. actually doesn't look too bad in terms of the footprint. I'll have to look into that. So have you heard it? Does it sound, I mean, it must sound almost exactly like the original TB303 if it's got same circuitry. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish up this track today. We can probably, no, actually there's a lot of effects already on here. Move the drum track over here. How about we get a proper bass line? There are cuts in the increment which creates this wobble effect. So, do you think it's physically the knob itself? Or do you think like there's a piece of dust or something in there? Because it's brand new. I just took it out of the box last week. And I thought I noticed something at the beginning, but I thought it was just my ears going bad. And then, yeah, it just has been getting worse and worse. So, yeah, hopefully. And I've kept the, this is a cool thing about that TT303 is that it, you know, comes with the deck saver, which, you know, they sell these now for like $40. But it's great that it comes with a deck saver and a case. So I've kept the deck saver on there, so there shouldn't be any dust in there. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not really good at opening things up, so I don't really want to do that. Since it's under warranty, I'll go ahead and just wait to hear back from Detroit Modular. Let's move this track forward by using a oh no, it's a brand new one. So I mean I'm glad I got the new one. I was actually thinking they did have a used one. I was thinking about getting that to save a couple dollars, but I had a coupon and some credit over there, so I just said, oh, I'll just get the new one. And good thing, because, well, we'll see. Hopefully it's just, you know, I guess it might not even be defective if it's just a piece of dust, but yeah, I'll send it in and see what they say. But I have some gigs lined up for June, so, and then it's April. Hopefully we'll have, I'll be able to get that by the end of this month. Get that all sorted. Okay, let's bring the Pro 1 in here. Let's move this track forward by bringing in typical rhythmic bass line. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Okay, let me, I'm gonna lower the volume of the current tracks that I have. So I can hear what I'm doing over here. Something like that. Okay, let's bring this in. Okay. My fingers feel sticky today, like for some reason I can't play anything. But let's see. Yeah, I'm at a decent sample rate for my buffer size, so okay, we're gonna just keep it simple. And this is D, I don't know why it's in D major, but I'm gonna... I'm actually gonna go off scale a bit. Okay, how about this? We'll start it here. Okay. Okay, that sounded okay. I'm gonna lower this in the mix and we'll go ahead and record this bass line in. Oh, levels are pretty low, huh? Okay, so we got 40 bars of this. I think it loops around okay. We got some high resonance over here. We'll have to EQ that out, I think. Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and bring my levels back up. Okay. So we've got our theme today is you're spiraling. So let's see what adding this rotary mod on the bass line will do. It does give it kind of, I mean, I usually don't like hearing low end too wide, or you know, kind of echoing about. Let's see how it sounds in the mix though. Okay, so for the bass, I'm not going to add that rotary mod, but we can add that maybe to our drone. So let's see. Let's let the drone, yeah. Let's also add a shimmer verb, or actually, let's add some crystals to this. Not a lot, that's too much. Okay, yeah, I don't want too much low end. Well, maybe a little. Okay, yeah, that sounded pretty wide, and there we go. Gonna add an EQ to this bass. Too much resonance here. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right. Okay, what else do we need? Maybe a little arpeggio to get in some of that high end. Let's see if we can bring in the mauve. Maybe just a simple one. Let's bring in the sawtooth. A little bit of glide. How about a fast? Something like that. Oh, so it's kind of a combination of things. So what I have is I have a Kenton through 12 over here. So what this is going to allow me to do is connect the Babyface MIDI output into the Kenton because it's got one in, and this is going to send all the MIDI out to any 12 MIDI devices that I have. So, and that's just the regular 5-pin MIDI. So this pretty much goes to all the hardware that doesn't have USB. So it's a lot of the old synths, and I use USB on the Prophet 6, but even though the Pro 1 and the K2 have USB, I use the regular 5-pin. I just find it just better to have more. If you've got like a lot of USB inputs into your computer, for some reason, you know, it will not like it after a certain point. So I've got all 12 of those slots, and coming in, and if I had to do it over again, they have I think a 24 or a 20 or 24 output through box that I would get. And the great thing about this one is that it's powered, and then you won't experience much latency as if you were to daisy chain. There are some things that are daisy chained that are coming out of the Kenton through. So I've got all of my Electribes daisy chained. I don't use them that much, and the latency isn't too bad. It gets bad after you get it to the third or the fourth device. And then over here, I've got the Moog connected through USB. I actually do use MIDI to my Eurorack, but what I do is I mean, it's not really MIDI, it's CV messages from Ableton Live that goes into the DC coupled Expert Sleepers audio interface. And so my aggregated, I have an aggregate audio interface, which includes the ES8, the Babyface Pro, and then I just added the Steinberg UR24C, but this is going to be my traveling audio interface. The ironic thing is it's the biggest interface that I have, but I just didn't want to bring the Babyface out onto the road. But and then everything is connected into Live. Let me just see if I can. And so what you can see here, I know it's hard to see, but you know, if you go into the MIDI tab on your preferences, I don't know if you use Ableton Live, but on any DAW, you can see all the ins and outs. I'll get to my outs. And yeah, you'll see labeled all of the USB devices. But then the main one is just this out, is this USB MIDI device. And that is actually, the Babyface MIDI interface is considered just a generic USB MIDI interface. So when I want to play something, like on my Synths tab, all of my polys, I've got them here in this instrument rack. And you'll see that the external device, so for example, on the, let's get to one that's going to work. I'm going to get to the JP8000 over here. You'll see that MIDI is just going to the USB MIDI interface channel 1. But the thing is that anything that's going through the through box is going out to all of the machines. But I can select the machines within Live where I want to route the MIDI. So let's see if this is going to work. The other thing is, because my interface doesn't have that many inputs, I use a patch bay, which is great because we haven't, oh, okay. So I'm going to reroute my Moog so that it plays the JP8000. So let me find some patch cables real quick. Here, I'll just use these ones. I gotta find my JP8000 left and right. And I'm just gonna patch these into the Moog channel. There we go. So now you can hear the JP8000, but I can also play it on the push here. You can see I'm now playing the notes on the push. It's the same sound is from the JP8000. And that's because MIDI is being routed to the USB MIDI device, channel 1, and then I'm getting audio from that same channel within the patch bay. Actually, I take that back. I'm getting I take that back. So I'm getting the audio into the Moog channel. So anyways, yeah, it took a long time to kind of just figure everything out. But the cool thing is that, you know, once you get everything connected, assuming all of your cables are going to be solid and you kind of try to organize your cables in the back, you only have to do it once. And then it's just a matter of setting everything up in Live. And then you just make that your default template. And yeah, you could pretty much play any of your hardware synths that you want with just a couple simple maybe patch cables that you would need. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's play this Moog. I'm gonna just start recording. And you notice that I played the Moog with the push, and that's because that Moog channel is getting is set to receive MIDI information from the push. I can't even hear what's going on here. But I know we're in key. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and okay, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll just stop it there because it's kind of subtle in the back, but it's adding some nice little high-end sounds to it. Oh my gosh, we recorded 52 bars. I guess we kind of went crazy on that. And we are pretty close to being in sync, but yeah, for some reason I'm having trouble syncing up the Matriarch with Live, no matter what I do when I record, and it never used to be the case, but yeah, I've just been having troubles with syncing that. So this is what we just recorded, and let me just make sure that we're in sync here. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe maybe loop this part. And we'll go ahead and yeah, we'll play it out like this. This is where I added a lot of delay, the internal stereo delay. So let's go ahead and I'm not going to add any, well, I take it back. Since our theme today is you were spiraling, let's go ahead and add another one of those rotary speakers. I think it's like an emulation of the Leslie rotary. I also have an algorithm in my Erica Synths Pico DSP over there, but feeling a little lazy today. If you just joined, my water's been shut off for the rest of the day, so can't use any water. No water could go down the drains. They're doing some major surgery to our building. So I'm gonna probably pack up a couple small synths and then head over to Starbucks or to my sister-in-law's. Okay, let's treat this one, and let's look at some of these presets. Intense. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Broken Ring mod. Oh, that's nice too. Okay, so I either like this one or let's use this one. I'm gonna tone down the mix though. Okay, yeah. Let's use that, and then let's add in a little echo as well. Yeah, just real subtle echo. Okay. So I think we have enough parts to finish up today's jam. Go ahead and I'm gonna turn on the radio real quick, and we're gonna add in some samples from one of my favorite plugins in terms of just finding some random samples out there.
Lois Lane's opposite the Daily Planet.
You know, on this channel, they've been playing a lot of old Superman recently. This is from May 31st, 1946. I'm gonna go refill my coffee and I'll be right back. Yeah, Dylan VCO, you know what time it is. I'll be right back.
She's so still.
She's just out cold, but good. You must give it a
Although, wait, let me
I didn't mean to hurt her,
capture
Bella.
this.
I only wanted to...
Okay, skip it.
Yeah, stop your blubbering. You gotta get out of here.
We gotta take this dame with us. Give me a hand, Louis.
Wait. What are you taking her for?
What do you want to do? Leave her here to tell the cops what you done, you dopey kid?
Well, no, only...
Come on, we're wasting time. Al Vincent's waiting for us.
But how are you going to get her out of here? You can't take her down in the elevator.
Yeah, we know that. We're taking her down a fire escape through the storeroom. That's how we come in. All right, come on, Louis, grab her leg.
Wait.
Yeah.
What's Al going to do to her?
Will you stop killing
I'll be
time,
right
you
back.
dumb dame? Besides, what's it to you what Al does to her?
Well, I don't want her to get hurt no more, that's all.
Hold it.
What's the matter, Louis?
I think somebody just come up in the elevator.
Miss Lane? Miss Lane, where are you?
Oh, creepers.
Somebody looking for this Lane thing.
Know who it is, Chicky?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Jim Olsen, a reporter.
Okay. Just keep quiet. We'll take care of him.
Crouching in the deep shadows of the dark office, Mary and the two thugs wait quietly as Jim Olsen, blissfully unconscious of his danger, walks through the deserted city room in search of Lois Lane. What will happen? We'll know more in a moment, so stand by for the exciting climax of this episode.
Say, gang, I just thought of something. If you haven't tried this week's Pep Dish of the Week, you'd better make a mental note right now, because you sure wouldn't want to miss out on this treat. Boy, it's regular. Here's the name, Date Bait. And here's how you make it. In your breakfast bowl, make alternate layers of Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine cereal, and dates. You know, cut into fairly small pieces. Isn't that a cinch? First,
Are there any good
then
samples?
dates, then more Pep, and so on. Pour on milk, and you have this week's Pep Dish of the Week, Date Bait. It's a smooth dish that'll really bait your morning appetite, believe me. Fact is, no matter how you serve it, those tender, crisp flakes of Kellogg's Pep with their keen sunshine flavor taste so terrific you can hardly wait to pitch in and finish off every bit in your
Let's try and find
And a
something
good thing
else.
That is, too, especially nowadays when the cereal grains are being sent to fellows.
Maybe paranormal talk.
You know what flew out?
What?
A fly.
A fly.
Yeah, I guess I grabbed the fly and
I like it.
And the other thing,
Yes?
much sadder note, I lost a brother this early January. And I just want everybody to know that no matter how bad it is,
This is from
you can always talk
1997.
to somebody that you really love, or no matter how bad it is, you can always talk to.
It's like they are still there.
Well, not just that. He just the way he left wasn't really, cool. He left on his own, so to speak.
I'm not sure there's a lot of cool ways to go.
And
Okay. We'll use that, but we're gonna try and disguise all of that and really kind of mangle it up.
Everything flew out.
you know what flew out? A fly.
A fly.
Yeah, I guess I grabbed a fly in that air while I was asleep.
Although, wait, let's see. Well, yeah, let's use this and see if we can kind of stretch it out.
You know what flew out? A fly.
A fly.
Yeah, I guess I grabbed the fly in the air while I was asleep. It happened. My wife was with me when it happened.
I like it.
And the other thing,
Yes?
but sadder than I lost a brother this early January. And I just wanted everybody to know that
It's like they are still there. like it.
And the other thing,
Yes?
but Saturn, I lost a brother. This early January. And I just wanted everybody to know, no matter how bad it is, you can always talk to somebody that you really love. Or
Yeah, so I kind of want to disguise that guy's voice because that's a pretty deeply personal story. It was on public radio though, and it was from 1997. But yeah, we added a spectral resonator and we stretched it out, and I think we can work with just that one sample. Let's go ahead and put this together. And yeah, we can go through each part. I'm going to go ahead and label everything. We got our drums. We've got our Moog Fast ARP. This is our bass line. Pro 1 bass line. TT303A, TT303B. Although, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to I'm going to consolidate them, loop it, and then we can just keep it running. I just want to make sure this loop point is okay. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's not gonna be. It's not exactly right. Okay, this is where we'll consolidate. And loop. Okay, better. Okay, and then we've got, this is kind of the backbone of our jam. And then this one's our lead over here. So this one I'm going to call drone. Drone, this is flats through beads. This one right here is our pigments lead. Okay, so I kind of know what I want to do. Just hearing the parts. So I'm gonna bring this over here. Thinking we start off with just the drone and some of the talking. I'm gonna go ahead and also add some delay over here, like some extreme delay. actually, this comes in quietly over here. Let me add in a utility. Actually, I should have this in as part of my default, so I use it so often, especially in this stage of the game. So this is what we'll do. Yeah. And actually, this drum track needs to be up. That's what we'll do. Our first break will be here at 36. Break 1. Well, this is what we'll bring in this lead. And then... Oh, yeah. And then we'll... Yeah, and then that's when we'll bring in the, pretty much everything. Okay, yeah, this is gonna work out. In fact, though... Well, yeah, I guess this could be like a longer-ish song, longer-ish jam. nice. Just something like that. And then we'll let that kind of ring out. Yeah, and then, yeah, we'll just let that ring out over there. Okay, let's make the drums a little more interesting. Take this one. This second break could actually be a little longer, but that's okay. I want to add something new. Yeah. Although, I wonder if there's a better... Yeah, okay, this is what we'll do. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. All right. Let's record him in. So, let's see. I think the densest part is this area right here. I'm gonna loop it, turn off my mic, and go ahead and do a little bit of light mastering. This will be up on SoundCloud, and yeah. Thank you all for joining in. It was a fun session. Great to see you, Stu303, Deli MVCO, EDP Beats, and anybody else who was on here. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I have some errands to run. So, and the water's gonna be turned off, so there might not be broadcast tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to, if I could get in a little bit later and do this maybe around 11 Hawaii time, but we'll see. Aloha, thank you.
Thank you.